At this very moment, parents of 545 children separated at the border cannot be found. Children forcibly ripped from their parents' arms have already been without their loved ones for far too long, and now very well may never be reunited. Just last week, the New York Times reported former Attorney General Jeff Sessions' comments at the start of the family separations at the border, saying, quote, "We need to take away children, no matter how young," end quote. Can you even imagine this? I'm not sure any of us truly can unless it has happened to you. We must not dismiss these acts as political. No matter your views on immigration or asylum, snatching and stealing babies and children is an unconscionable, disgraceful, and barbaric act. Is this who we are as Americans? As humans? While our current administration is responsible for these gruesome acts against humanity, our leaders are the reflection of us, individually and collectively. We are responsible for their acts because we elect them. Compassionate leaders with good moral characters would not spread fear, entice violence, and pin people against one another to advance their political careers. They most certainly would not steal children from their parents, confining them in cages, and then lose complete track for their reunion. What we've been witnessing is a catastrophic crisis of morality, compassion, and empathy from many of our public servants, creating fear, threatening people unlike you, denouncing and dehumanizing them, persecuting, punishing, and hurting to satisfy the illusion of getting the bad guys off the street must be stopped. It is imperative that we call these atrocities what they truly are: human rights violations. It is high time we reject hate and intolerance and stop supporting those individuals who help to spread it, even if they are our loved ones. During this historic election, lives are at stake. The lives of the 545 parents and children lost to one another devastatingly are only one example. If you have not already, you must ensure you have a plan to cast your vote. I am proud to say that I did so this week. I voted for the asylum seekers torn from one another at the border. I voted for the 220,000 lives lost to COVID-19. I voted for anti-racism, inclusion, equity, and justice. I voted for compassion, empathy, and peace. This election is not just about electing political leaders. It's about manifesting what we as individuals and as a country truly possess inside: our morals, values, and principles. This election is about choosing public servants who embrace empathy versus intolerance, kindness versus cruelty, civility versus immorality, truth versus hypocrisy, good versus evil, and life versus death. Living in a diverse society like ours, we cannot avoid civil conflict among one another. We must, however, elevate individuals who truly want to lead for our collective good. We must choose candidates leading with unity, empathy, and respect, especially for human life, while demonstrating their belief for justice, equality, and dignity for all. Don't delay. Make sure to vote and encourage your loved ones to do the same.